In Zimbabwe, a court has ruled that efforts to exhume hundreds of bodies from an abandoned mine shaft must stop. For weeks, the exhumations have led the news on government television, with the Mugabe regime seeking to exploit their political value as the push to hold elections gains momentum. Africa correspondent Ginny Stein reports, and a warning: this story contains disturbing images.
In Zimbabwe, death is not always as it seems. Here at Heroes Acre, Robert Mugabe is presiding over the funeral of Harare Governor David Karemanzira, a man he's labelled a national hero.
Yes, he is gone, but look at what he has done. Look at what he has bequeathed.
But to others, this staunch ally of Mr Mugabe is anything but that. And this funeral is purely politics at play. As the governor was being laid to rest, north of the capital, hundreds of victims of past conflicts were being dug up.
We are revealing the comrades and the people who died during the liberation struggle.
Zimbabwe is moving towards elections, possibly this year, and the unnamed dead have become campaign fodder.
We've got 9-year-olds with catapults around their neck. Maybe they were actually had gone to head cattle and they were caught at the crossfires.
A mass grave in an abandoned mine site has become a most unlikely and highly politicised drawcard.
This is true genocide. This is an example of true genocide.
Each day, hundreds of people, including school children, visit this remote bush site north of Zimbabwe's capital, Harare. They're told the killers were white farmers and soldiers who sought to prevent Zimbabwe gaining independence in 1980.
When you hear us, the Zimbabweans, saying we don't want white people, this is where we're coming from. This is how we are feeling. We're saying they killed us, they tortured us, they destroyed our people.
A group of local Mugabe loyalists have taken it upon themselves to exhume the dead. This is the first of 4 sites they say exists here.
There are 849 bodies we've retrieved from one mass grave, but we're not finished. We would like all these bodies to be removed from these mass graves because they are imprisoned. They were discarded by the enemy. This is inhumane for our country. They need to be freed. The country needs to be cleansed.
While some of the remains may belong to victims of Zimbabwe's war for independence, there are signs that many here are more recent victims, perhaps of election violence 2 years ago.
Is this a drip or what? What's this? It would look like it's a drip.
Which would make you think that the bodies had come straight from a hospital?
From a hospital, yeah.
Dr Robert Nube is the chief forensic pathologist at Johannesburg's main morgue.
There are 2 separate types of human remains that have been found from this site, and probably they belong to different age or era.
State television stopped broadcasting daily exhumations when the High Court ruled bringing up the dead must stop. Coalition Home Affairs Minister Therese Makoni is from Prime Minister Morgan Tsvangirai's MDC party.
That area is a crime scene, because those were crimes that were committed, regardless of who committed them. And crime scenes should not be tampered with.
For now, the government has ordered these bodies be stored away once more. Uncovering Zimbabwe's past when the future is so uncertain remains a complicated and painful business. Ginny Stein, Lateline.